What's up, guys? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting. Happy 2018. I hope your holidays were safe, we're happy, you spend them with family, all that good stuff. Anyways, today we're talking about Greenlight Shooting and where this channel is headed because, man, I have a renewed passion for this channel. Not to say I wasn't passionate about it, but maybe a renewed excitement for this channel. Let's put it that way. So as you can see, I've revamped the studio setup a little bit. I wanted a little bit higher quality production, and that's the overarching theme of this video. So I'm gonna warn you right now, this video is going to be a bunch of me rambling, like, to be honest. If you're not interested in that, the quick version is basically this. Greenlight Shooting up until now has sort of been all over the place. Now I'm kind of refining it on what I want it to be. It's going to be it's going to be higher production value, let's put it that way. All the quality of everything is going to be upped. That's including, the visuals as well as the content. I want to dive deeper. Anyways, 2018, the direction is going to be higher quality videos, but it's going to be less frequent. That is the very short and condensed answer. If that's all you wanted, there you go. That, be looking for that. There's gonna be less videos coming out, but they're gonna be much higher quality. Now, for the rest of you who want to know a little backstory, who want to know a little more about just my mindset and where I want to take Greenlight, it all starts with the Home Defense Masterclass video. Now, I just released that and it was received very well. The views weren't off the charts, but I do think that they'll add up after a while. That's one of those videos I think that's gonna stay relevant for a while. But I'm not really concerned about that. What I was concerned about is the feedback. I wanted to read through the comments, and I answered most of the comments, honestly, that you guys left. So thank you for taking the time to watch that video. That was like a 20-minute video, 25-minute video. So thank you, first of all, for watching that. And second of all, thanks for leaving your feedback. Honestly, like 99% of the feedback was positive. It was, keep this up, keep this high quality stuff up, keep pushing. I hope this is the direction that you go in 2018. Now, that was obviously a very, very different style video than my past videos. Now here's where we're gonna back up and I'm gonna tell you a little bit of history about Greenlight. So first off, let me explain this diamond shape. It's a prominent thing in the design world, in the idea world, the branding world, whatever. You start down here at the bottom, right? And you have this little idea. So for me, that was Greenlight Shooting. I wanted it to be a competition shooting channel. I wanted to get into USPSA competition shooting, and I wanted to help other people get into it. That's where it all started. Okay, so from that point, I got a little bit of traction making some videos about the top 3 best first handguns. You guys might have seen that video. I think it's like 3+ million views on my channel. It's crazy. But so from that point, I started kind of latching on to that idea of helping beginners sort of transition into the shooting world. And it kind of grew from there, reviews on certain guns, top lists, things like that. And it started growing, growing, growing. And then this last year, it's really turned into a lot of reviews, things like holsters, flashlights, knives, stuff like that. So it's sort of branching out into that realm, as well as, the occasional vlog, as well as just going out and shooting sometimes. But the problem with that is, so you're growing, growing, growing. Now, all of a sudden, you're at this big point in the diamond. And what that signifies is that it's too big. You can't really nail down, it's not refined. You can't say what Greenlight Shooting is. If someone asks me, I have a hard time explaining what Greenlight is and like what kind of videos I make, Anyways, the point of all this is that I need to start on the upward path, the refinement. So we've got all of this stuff on the table, the things that work, the things that didn't work, things you guys liked, didn't like, whatever. And now we're starting to refine it into what GLS can be. And I have this vision in my head and I have a renewed excitement. You have to understand that my background, my primary day job and training, what I went to college for is film production. So the production world is what I'm familiar with. It's what I'm good at. It's what I know. So being able to merge that along with this idea of learning new skills in the realm of Greenlight Shooting has really sparked my interest. And that's where the masterclass with Home Defense came from. It allowed me to be a little bit higher quality and a little more intentional about the video. That was a long-winded way to tell you that the vision for 2017 is going to be it's going to be a much higher quality. Let's put it that way. So first off, these masterclasses, the Home Defense Masterclass, this is a series that I want to continue. Now, that video took me about 3 to 4 weeks to make, honestly. I can definitely shorten that down, but you know, it was the first one. I can't release one of those videos every day, every week, multiple times a week, whatever. That's a video that I have to put an extreme amount of pre-production thought into. I have to gather experts. I have to interview those experts. I have to go and shoot B-roll that matches what we're talking about. And then I have to write a script and sort of mix it all together. So it's a big process. But I want to continue with those. Those, honestly, I want to be the bread and butter of what greenlight shooting is. The masterclass channel. You come here, regardless of what skill level you are, you can learn something about a really interesting topic because we're going really deep. We're going much deeper than most other YouTube videos that I've seen. I'm interviewing experts in that field, people who have lived it. I'm doing a ton of research on my own, as well as presenting it to you in a concise way that makes sense, that's interesting, that's entertaining. The masterclass video, high quality, TV show hybrid meets YouTube personality. That's what I want to be the basis of Greenlight. Now, as I mentioned, those videos take a long time to make. So my goal is 10 of those this year. So, you know, about one a month, a little bit less than one a month, but I'm really gonna try and hit one per month. I can't just release one video a month. You know, the YouTube world is too finicky. You have to stay frequent, you have to stay relevant. So with that being said, I'm still going to do the normal reviews. I'm gonna sit here at this table and I'm gonna review things, but I will tell you that those reviews are going to be stepped up. You know, if we're reviewing a flashlight, I no longer want to point it at this table and say, this is how bright it is. You know, I want to sit here and talk about it, show you the close-up nice features about it, but I also want to show you real-world applications. How much is it going to light up if you're in a warehouse at night? How much is it going to light up the forest if you're out camping by yourself? If you're in a critical situation in home defense, you know, is this a good light? Does it have strobe? How fast is that strobe? Is it actually blind you? That's what we're going to do, man. Product reviews moving forward are going to be much more in-depth. Now there are a couple products that I've already committed to a timeline that I need to get out. So those ones probably won't fall under that category. It'll just be me here talking about it like usual. But moving forward, after the next couple videos, you're gonna start seeing higher and higher quality. And it's gonna be, I'm excited to actually put these things to the test. What that means, by the way, is I'm going to be reviewing less things because I want to give the thing that I am reviewing my full attention, and I want to put it through its paces and make sure I truly understand this product. No longer am I going to be releasing 5 videos a week, 3 videos a week. Most likely it's going to be 1 video a week. Good Lord, this video is getting long. It's super late. I'm sorry. There's just so much I want to talk about, so much I'm excited to talk about. Let me try and wrap this up. Let me try and wrap my head around this. Greenlight shooting 2018, the direction is quality over quantity. You can expect master classes around once a month. These are really in-depth topics, interviews with experts like I mentioned, just high quality. Imagine like a sort of a Mythbusters meets YouTube personality. That's what I'm going for with master classes. Beyond the master classes are product reviews. Yes, I'll still be in here talking about them, but hopefully you'll start to see some real world uses of them as well. Maybe some testing, some destruction testing, how well it stands up to certain things, whatever. You get the idea, more in-depth product reviews. And beyond that, of course, we have to talk about guns. This is a gun channel. You guys really enjoy top lists and just simple gun reviews. So I'm gonna try and make it out to you know, TNT Guns and Range, where I go to review these guns. Hopefully, more often, let's just say that, more often, definitely. When I get out there, I'll try and film 4 or 5 videos at once so that you know, you can expect, hey, what's the deal with the new Springfield gun, whatever. Like, I'm gonna try and at least have that gun in my hands, give you my thoughts. Now keep in mind, I can't make those super high quality because I'm like in a classroom in TNT with just the gun. So, and usually I can't shoot it because they don't have a range version of it. So keep that in mind. But overall, you know, those are things that are content-wise. So last but not least is vlogs. You guys really enjoyed the action target style vlog. Here's the thing, I don't want to commit to a weekly vlog or even a monthly vlog or anything. I want to put out a vlog when it makes sense. When I go to Action Target, I'll put out a vlog. You know, if I'm going on a trip to Colorado to Liberty Firearms, I'll put out a vlog. Those kinds of things. I don't want to force vlogs because then the content gets weak. My God, that was the longest wrap-up conclusion ever. Masterclasses once-ish a month, product reviews, gun reviews, highlights, and vlogs. Frequency, you can expect videos hopefully once a week. That's what I'm gonna try and stick to, but again, quality over quantity is my focus here. Thanks, if you stuck around till now, thank you. I apologize for talking your ear off. I'm really excited. Geez, dude, it is late. I'm so excited for masterclasses. I have this whole list of ideas. If you have ideas of topics you want to see masterclasses on, please leave them in the comments below. If you have ideas for just where the channel can go, if you have feedback for the channel, leave them in the comments. I'm gonna do my best to get through all that and to really take into consideration what you guys have to say. That's all we got, man. I'm gonna start talking now. Thanks so much for watching. Expect those initial reviews that won't be super high quality yet out probably in the next week or two. Got a vacation, and then when I get back from that vacation, it's go time, baby. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time on Greenlight Shooting.